Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing this evening? How are you guys doing? How you doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I do hope so. I always have to look at the glass half filled, so I'm always great in spite of. How are you guys doing? I just jump in here this evening to wish you guys my responsible fathers in advance a happy Father's Day. Yes. For some reason I was thinking it was like next weekend. For some reason I don't know why. But happy Father's Day to all of my responsible fathers out there. I You guys are worth more than diamond. You simply are. And if nobody told you that ever, I am telling you that now, that you guys are worth so much more. I know a lot of times, people don't give our fathers as much props as they do give our moms. Of course, everybody came from us, but we have to just say to our responsible fathers that are handling their business, that are taking care of their kids, that are, going out of their way to make things happen for their families. Guys, y'all don't get enough props. So I just want to tell y'all happy Father's Day in advance. Even though I seriously thought it was next weekend. I don't know, like all my days are running together some kind of way. But happy Father's Day. And just to say thank you to all our fathers that support our program, that have been in our programs for, from since we started the affordable home ownership platform. We want to say, hey, if you know any other responsible fathers that would like to get to their very own home to leave that legacy for their families, then let them know that all this month, we do have the $30,000 discount off of your registration. Plus, for my responsible fathers that register all next week, we are definitely giving you guys $50,000 off. Yes, all of my responsible fathers, we're going to give you guys $50,000 off your registration. Please walk with one of your children's birth certificate though, so that we can verify that, right? So guys, that is for my responsible fathers, and I know I'm jumping right into it from right off the top, to let you guys know that. But I just want to celebrate our fathers. We have a special program that we're going to do probably towards the end of the month. This whole COVID thing really messed up a lot of things for us. We really like celebrating our fathers. We like celebrating our mothers. There's so much stuff that we just couldn't do this year. I mean, it's a little frustrating too, because these are things that we really enjoy doing, and we couldn't do it this year. But I hope you guys acknowledge the sentiments, and I just hope that you guys have an awesome Sunday this Sunday. And for those of you that are making sure that our fathers are taken care of, just make sure y'all do something a little extra special for them, okay? Do that. All right. Now, in reference to the programs for the rest of this month, like we did tell you earlier from my live, that we are doing the skip program actually extended. So it's gonna wrap up this month end though. That's June month end. That's it. It's not gonna be extended longer than that. The skip program gives you an opportunity to skip 2 months, so you don't have any monthly payment to make until August month end. And we're hoping by then that, this whole COVID season would have disappeared, along with all the other seasons that we're experiencing right now. We just hope that all of that is done by August month end, so that we can sort of kind of resume our regular lives, hint, hint. So the skip program will extend until June, until this month end. So guys, you have an opportunity to come get registered this month. Of course, you're getting $30,000 off your registration, just because we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to more than 30,000 plus people that follow or like the page. So we wanted to give you guys a thank you, to say, we appreciate what you guys have been doing. A lot of you guys are our foot soldiers that are out there spreading the word that home ownership is possible through Fabulous Homes, and we want to thank you for that. So we have extended that additional $30,000 discount. that is going to last until this month. And of course, every month there's new discounts, there's new promotions, there's new everything. So you never know what next month promotion might be, right? Good night, everybody. Good night, Miss Wendy. Oh, so skip program still in place. 30,000 discount all this month, and for all my fathers, you guys are getting that extra $50,000 that is going towards your registration this month also, right? Good. Now, in terms of the programs, guys, if you have any questions, of course you could always drop them on the live, but the programs remain the same. We are on a mission to make homeownership affordable to the masses. That's what we advocate, and we've been advocating that for the last 10 years right here in Guyana. We are coming from a niche of luxury. We like luxury. We like everything, we like the opulence. We like the sophistication and big mansions and so on. However, in this market, we had to tailor our program down to match what the budgets were for most of our client base, right? Who have now become family and extended families. And we have made our luxury program that we have been running for over 20 years. We've created Guyana's program, which was luxury on a budget. So now you get a nice, beautiful home that you didn't have to spend thousands and thousands of US, like hundreds of thousands of US, to purchase or build. And you have that same home right here in Guyana that you can build either on your land, or if you don't have land, you will be joining us in our beautiful, beautiful community, Avalon at Friendship, on the East Bank. Guys, Avalon will be one of the best places to live in Guyana when we're done. And you know what? I have been saying this a lot from my YouTube videos, right? Where I'm telling you guys, this might be a community that we build together. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. You get an opportunity to build a community that you want to live in. How cool is that, right? Because normally most people just come and they build these houses and they have a million houses and all of them look the same. They're what we call those cookie cutter houses. There's just no way that me and you would like the same thing. I know we might like luxury and we might like opulence and sophistication. We might like all of that stuff, but there is some things that are about us that we might not exactly like the same things, right? So there's just no way that we might want to build the same house, right? So that's why we have people say, why do you guys have over 500 models? Because guess what? There is just no way that me and you might like the same thing. So you have a little choice to choose between what you might want to build and tweak it and so on and so forth to match your taste and match your style. And then you build that, right? And then you get an opportunity to build it together with us out in Avalon. Because yes, while we're building the houses, and we'll make sure that you guys have an awesome, spectacular, beautiful home, right? There's still infrastructural work to be done. So if you guys, as we're building the houses, if you guys were to start moving in and building your yard up and putting up your fence and planting the yard and putting your little flower garden and, clearing in front of you and all of that good stuff, guys, Avalon, you will be so proud to be there because you will know that you had an input, right, as to what happens in the community. And yes, it will be gated. So if you don't live up in Avalon, you won't be just in the neighborhood just riding by, right? Stopping by just as no, it's not that kind of party, right? So guys, every time I think about it, I get excited. Every time I think about what's coming, I get excited. I know this development, we are scheduled to do it within this decade. So we know Rome wasn't built overnight. It was not. And to build exactly what you want, you might need some time to do that. But as you guys have seen, we were one of the first companies that actually started a development in record time and have that many properties in a community that just started in record time. And guess what? That was done because of you. Yeah, you. We couldn't do it by ourselves. You guys did it in 18 months. There are 50 houses plus of different phases of construction. Can you imagine what will happen in the next, if provided we didn't have this whole COVID season and we couldn't work, we couldn't do anything, everything is just halted, you just in standstill, you just in this whole standstill mode, not understanding what we're going to do next. But we know what we're going to do next. We're going to continue doing what we've been doing, right? So just could you imagine all the stuff that would have been done? But here, well, we're still pushing. 2020 might not start off so great, right? But it's not how it started, it's how it is gonna finish. And that's why I'm looking forward to my August. I'm looking forward for when the sun comes back out. I mean, it's raining all the time because we're middle of the rainy season right now anyhow. So I'm looking forward to when the sun hits us again fully, so that we could just plow on and do all the amazing things that we've been doing. But guys, I look forward to seeing all of y'all in Avalon. And I want y'all bring your own seed to plant your fruit tree. Okay, I don't know what y'all planted, but I planted a guava tree there about under 2 years now, and I have guava. Well, actually I had guava because the guava's finished now, and it's nice white lady guavas. The coconut trees, them are growing. Everything that is planted there is growing now. We took sapodilla out there not so long ago. There's mango. I had some of the sweetest watermelon ever, right? From right there that the guys are planting, and pumpkin. Like anything you just throw there just blossoms, and it's really, really good too. So I want you guys to get to thinking about what your kitchen garden, right? The things that you plant in your kitchen garden, what is that going to taste like, right? Because living in a development is not just about the house that you're going to be building there. It's about the lifestyle, guys, that goes along with it. And we want you to love where you're going to be living, because guess what? I'm going to be living there too, right? So I want you guys to love where you live. And if you can find some sort of attachment that, hey, at least I could have organic food from right out of my garden, even though we do have an organic farm that we're going to have right there. We already have that started, by the way. So you don't even have to go to Georgetown. You'll actually have the farm there that you guys could actually buy your produce from, even if you don't want to plant in your own yard, right? So there is so much to be excited about. We want it to be self-sustaining. So all of the talents that are, that are going to be part of those households right now, folks that are here, folks that are coming back home, bring all your talent. Bring all your talent to Avalon. Let's make Avalon the best place to live in Guyana, period. Well, if I could talk about Avalon, I'll talk about it for the whole night, right? But I have to come off this live. But for all of you guys, Gita, hey, how you doing from Ohio? Miss Cheryl from Tobago, Miss Wendy, my favorite, Miss, what is this? Travana, if you have light and water here, light is solar. So if you wanted to build your house and move in tomorrow, the solar company will be contacted and you can have light in your house tomorrow. Water is provided by us, and that is there already, right? And it's pure earth water, not no sewer line we connected to and have to purify and do all these stuff. Yes, there are purification systems there in place, but you don't have to do all that extra stuff, right? Miss Chariot, I know. I'm excited just as much as you, right? So it's gonna be fantastic. So all I could tell you guys is get on board. For those of you that are not on board yet, get on board now, because remember, after time we're gonna follow up, right? And we won't be able to accept any more people. So get on board now while you can, and if not, you just have to be on the waiting list for the next community. But Avalon is the baby, and we're gonna make sure that one is done first. And we're loving where we're living, because it's not just Avalon Moderate, we're also doing Avalon Luxury. For those of you that follow the page, we are gonna post the virtual of phase 1 through 7, on our Facebook page. We did post it on YouTube, but I'm going to post it on our Facebook page so you guys can get excited of the virtual and what is coming. So you guys could be right there with us. We want you to be right there with us. And everything that we're doing, we want you to be right there with us. Get excited right along with us. I wish if you guys, all of you were here so we could just say, hey, let's do this together. Let's do what we can together to build out, you know, the road going in is kind of rough. We did it, right? Because there was no road there when we got there, right? And now everybody that never had a road is using the road. And of course, they're not maintaining it. So, and it's not our road, by the way, it's a government road. So we'll have to wait for that to be done eventually. But don't get discouraged by that. Remember, I always use the diamond example. There was no proper road there. Even in some of the schemes, farm, Herstelling, all these different housing schemes, they still don't have the best roads there, but it has been done over time, right? So that's the same hope that we're keeping. And if you are going to go in there, please just get you a nice 4x4 vehicle or SUV or something to get in there. Yes, the houses are lovely, so you are going to be relieved when you get there. It's beautiful and everything, but take your time getting in there. Get an SUV, right? Get an SUV to get in there. Miss Cheryl, we start houses when our customers get to 50% of the cost. At 75% of the cost, you guys get to move in. That's 75% of the total cost of the house, because we do match the remaining 25%, which gives you an option to move in and pay us the remaining balance while you're living inside of the home. Remember, the requirements, guys, are always 2 forms of ID. We need to know where you're working. We would like to know that you've been working at your job for the last 2 years. We want to make sure after everything that your expenses, when you minus your expenses from your income, you have at least 50,000 Guyana dollars remaining after all your expenses, right? That is the equivalent of 250 US dollars, right? So it's affordable for literally everybody. It doesn't matter if you're in fixed income. It doesn't matter if if your fixed income happen to be Social Security. It works for literally everybody. It's work for government workers that are not making like tons and tons of money. It works for people that are retiring, you know, on your nest egg. It works for literally everybody, because remember, this is not something that we just came up with overnight. This is something that we've studied, we researched. It took us 4 years before bringing this platform to you. So we know what you guys can do. We've seen enough of you do it. And we know that if you commit to anything, because I've seen enough of you that there's none of you, I don't care, those people that like to come up with excuses and stuff, right? No, I have seen enough of you do it. Whether I've seen my youngest, I like to call her my youngest, right? 91, fixed income, do this, right? And I've seen my youngest that was 19, and she did it. So I know that if you guys commit to anything, you can make it happen. And especially when it comes to your home, guys, I don't want to get into the ranting part, but it's really near and dear to me. So it's like I'm really passionate about this. So when I think about leaving legacies and the fact that you can have a property that could pass on for generations to come, or even if you got it and you have 10 children or 5 children and they started fighting about the property later on in life, guess what? If it was worth $30 million, they could all get, 10 million a piece or something, right? So just think about that aspect. So you don't have to leave or expire, transition from this life without leaving something for your kids, right? So if nothing else, if you don't get a house for no other reason, make sure that you're leaving a legacy for your kids or the ones that are going to come after you, right? For the rest of you that are thinking cars, I'm not even going to get into that, but just think about, hey, if I get the house and I have enough leverage through my asset, which is my home, I could go on to buy my car later, and I could go on to start my business, and I could go on to do all these things that I really want to do, right? After you've gotten your house, right? So guys, as per normal, I do normally respond to all your questions and stuff over the weekend because I do give my little social media team a break. So reach out to me, send me a message. For those of you that missed the hamper giveaway today, it was awesome. I wish we had more hampers. It doesn't matter how many we packed. We did about 75 and it was gone like that. So next time, for those of you that support us, for those of you that help in sponsoring some of these hampers, we thank you from the bottom of our souls. Please continue to to assist in whatever way you can. For those of you, I can put the link up here. It's on our website, fabuloushomeinternational.guyana.com. It's right there if you want to support families during this COVID season. And we have more than one season right now, so let us know, or just go on there and just donate whatever. We will definitely put it to good use so that we can help tons of family, whether we video it or we don't video it. Guys, there's so many people that are being helped, and we're so grateful to not just us as a family, Fabulous Homes family, but to you guys that do support from time to time. How much is 50% down payment? Well, it just depends on the house that you're building. So take, for example, say you're doing the moderate home, which is $8 million. That's a 2-story mini. Well, that house is not exactly a mini, but it's a standard home. 2 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bath. 50% of that will be $4 million. So we won't start the house until you've gotten to $4 million. Okay? We'll actually give you your keys once you get to $6 million, and you'll pay off the remaining $2 million while you're living in the house, because we are financing part of your house costs. So guys, have an awesome evening this evening. Have an awesome weekend ahead. All my fathers, like I said, the responsible fathers, you guys are diamonds. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Have the best Father's Day weekend ever. And to the rest of you that need to get on over to Fabulous Homes to take advantage of your $30,000 discount, please do that as soon as possible, because that ends exactly this month end. For the rest of you that are taking advantage, for those fathers with your birth certificate for your kids, yes, we are going to give you the $50,000 off. Yes, we are, because you guys are amazing. And the skip program is still in place until this month end, so you guys get to skip next month, and your first payment will not be due until August month end. Yes, it will. And if I missed anything, for those folks that have been asking about the Real Estate Academy, yes, guys, we are live. Come Monday, we're going to put the links out for those of you that are interested in taking your real estate program online, because we're still in the COVID season. Yes, you can take your course online, and it's self-paced. You have 6 whole months to finish your program, right, before you take your final exams. So I will post the link online for those people that have been asking about the real estate school and online classes and how soon they could get started and when they could get started and all that good stuff. Yes, it's available. It's going to be available to you this weekend, right? Actually Monday, but we're just prepping and doing all the little final stuff so that you guys can be ready for Monday. So guys, until I see you or I hear from you, which I know will be very, very soon, have an awesome rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time you're looking at this video. I will talk soon. This is your favorite Caribbean Queen of Real Estate, which is also your advocate for homeownership being affordable right here throughout this region for the rest of my life. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.